once again. I am Lyric Elise, and I have with me my love, Nate Scott.
Why you say my name like so?
I have to say it's special.
Oh man, you totally just you made me put my foot in my mouth. I was gonna say you say my name so corny, but yeah, that's special.
Scott. See, that was special.
When I was growing up, I never liked my name.
Why?
Because it was one syllable, and every one of my friends, they had like 2-syllable names, and like they got all the girls like Jerry, Michael, Sydney, Lamont, and it was just Nate. It was.
You could have said Nate. It went too. I'm just saying that way you wouldn't have felt so, singled out, individualized. You could have looked at it that way, that you were unique.
How should I have said it again?
Nate. I'm just saying.
All right. What's going on, honey?
Nothing.
Back. It's another week.
Yeah.
Had a great day at church today.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Yeah.
I love going to church with you. I love driving to church, driving the family to church. That's like one of my favorite things to do. I cannot wait till we have kids.
Oh my gosh.
To be able to drive the kids and the family to church and all that good stuff.
But I do have to say this though.
What's that?
It is so funny.
What?
We have to tell them that you assist in driving the cart at church, because our church is on a hill.
Right.
Okay, and Ryan Cameron, who is awesome, he bought he's on V103 by the way, but he bought a golf cart.
Yeah.
So that you can take people from down the hill up the hill to the church. This one right here,
Hillside Church.
Yeah, right. This one right here is hilarious. He enjoys it.
I gets it done.
Like way too much.
I get on there and they don't know how to take me, because I'm like, welcome to Hillside Tours. If you look to your left and to your right, and I go through this whole thing. It's fun. I make it fun. I'm so glad I get to do that. It's giving and serving. So
yeah, I think I like that you do it though, and I like that you have fun doing it. The older people in the congregation, they love it and they love you, and so so I like that you do that. Shout
out to my old fogies rolling in the whip with me on Sundays. They know me out. They know me out there. What's going on, baby? All right, we here. Enough of that.
Yeah, so
what we got going on today?
We have Chandon Carter, which is the founder of the Rice Awards.
Right. Also, what was the other?
He hosts Love Confidential. I think he has that once a month.
Okay.
And so it is a.
Do you know exactly what that is?
It's a relationship conference.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's a relationship strategist, is what Chandon is.
Right. We also have one of the daughters of the famous Pace Sisters, the gospel singers. She will be here, Lily Patrice. She is daughter of June Martin of the gospel artists, the Pace Sisters, and she's a gospel artist as well as an actor.
She actually has a guest with her. It's Lily Patrice and her hair.
I love you, Lily, and I love so many women love the hair.
Hey,
I love the hair.
I love you too.
And by the way,
because I'm a fan of the 80s.
Okay, by the way, I'm wearing my own hair today.
That's what
I do believe in giving it a break.
See, baby.
But
I wasn't
don't get used to it.
Listen, I wasn't gonna say anything because look, I love your natural hair. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's beautiful, and I'm so glad that you're wearing your own hair. I wasn't going to bring it up, but since you did, I just wanted to say publicly that a woman who wears her own hair and who is just natural is just absolutely beautiful.
Don't get used to it. I just believe in giving it a break. You know what I'm saying?
And we actually have a discussion about the whole, natural versus hair.
Right, a little later on.
But I'm glad you're wearing your hair.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you, honey.
Beautiful. Cool.
Okay, I want to talk about this because we have this great health and beauty segment later on in the show. But I ran across this article that was talking about how women and men don't get enough protein in their diet. And typically, I was always told that you should have at least half of your body weight in protein. I don't know how true that
really?
is, but according to this, it is a lot.
Yeah, that sounds
But
like a lot.
according to this article, I know for women, you should have at least 70 to 90 grams of protein a day. And I know that has got to be difficult because when I looked up the amount of protein in chicken breasts, it was anywhere from like 7 grams to 12. Now, if you're looking
That's not
for
a lot at all.
No.
And chicken is supposedly is high in protein, right?
Well, your fish is going to be more high in protein.
Okay.
So I think,
Guess I was wrong.
Yeah. Fish, like salmon, could be about 24 grams of protein. So that, to me, would be more beneficial if you're trying to reach 70 to 90 grams a day of protein.
Yeah.
So it says because we are so busy and everybody's out there hustling all the time, that supplementation of protein is great to add it to your shake about 2 times a day.
Okay.
And that's
what
the
kind of
suggestion.
supplement? I mean, does it mention
It doesn't mention the type of protein.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there are so many different types of proteins out there.
Yeah,
you should
there's
probably
the
go
spirulina.
Spirulina, I think is how you say it.
High in protein.
But it's
That's
the
high in protein,
algae.
right?
It's
algae is high in protein as well.
Well, it's an amino acid.
Okay.
And
okay.
We
I am
drink
not
that.
a health expert, as you may have guessed. Nutrition. No, I'm nutrition. I'm not a nutritionist.
Yeah, but I just thought that fact was pretty cool because it's saying that spreading out your protein intake helps you feel full and energized and assist in building and repairing your muscles throughout the day.
Wow. Yeah.
Yep.
I absolutely agree. It's interesting because I'm an athlete. I grew up playing sports all my life, and I know that even in football they had us on like these protein shakes, and like some of these shakes they would have anywhere between 25 to 30 grams of protein in there. So my question is why aren't women taking protein? Supplement or shakes or whatever, put them in their smoothies.
Yeah, because they're
saying 70 grams. That's a lot.
70 to 90 grams a day,
a lot.
and apparently, a lot of women are skipping breakfast, and if they are doing breakfast, they are not including protein in the breakfast. So that may be why most women are not getting enough. And we need hair is pure protein. And our nails. So we as women need that. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So you heard it, ladies. Get on your protein game. Get it
for
going.
For healthy hair.
And nails.
Yes.
Spirit fingers.
Right.
That's cool. I'm glad you read that. I got some interesting things to talk about today, October 11th. And I got some, this day in history. Facts.
Cool.
You want to know some interesting things that happened?
Yes, I do.
In history on this day, October 11th, 2015. Well,
okay,
not
they
2000,
get it.
not 2015.
On today.
But on the date.
Right.
In 2002, October 11th, former President Jimmy Carter won the Nobel Peace Prize. Did you know that?
No.
You did not know that?
No.
Now you do. Aren't you grateful for me researching these facts?
Yeah, I thought it was.
Yeah, I thought that would be cool for people from Georgia. I unfortunately am not from Georgia. I'm from California, but I just I'm here now, and I thought it was pretty interesting.
You're forgiving.
We all make mistakes, right? So yeah, former President Jimmy Carter won the Nobel Peace Prize for decades of work promoting human rights and the international peace. And I think that's just really, really groovy. And he's only he's one of 2 Georgia natives who have won the Nobel Peace Prize. Do you know who the second one was?
I know.
Not you. Do they? If you're from Georgia, if you're even breathing right now, you should know. The second guy was
MLK.
Martin Luther
King Jr.
was the second. Well, he was the first actually to win the Nobel Peace Prize. Who is from Atlanta, Georgia. He won it in 1964. Jimmy Carter, former President Jimmy Carter, won it in 2002. Now they actually set a record for two individuals from the same American state to win the Nobel Peace Prize. Did you know that? That's a record in itself. All right. This day in history brought to you by Mwa. I got one more fact for you though. This is pretty cool because I'm a former athlete. Used to play football back at the University of Wyoming. Then also went overseas to Gross Oxford, played a little professional ball. You know, I was pretty good. I was something to reckon with, but I wasn't nowhere near as gifted and talented as this guy, Deion Sanders. In 1992, Deion Sanders became the first athlete to participate and play in two professional sports in the same day. What? Did you know? The same day.
The same day.
Football and baseball. The same day.
Deion, really?
He did that thing.
Football and
baseball.
Baseball.
He played professionally. They had a day game in Miami. They played in Miami, the Atlanta Falcons. They had a day game. Once the game was over, he hopped on a plane. Obviously, it was a jet plane. Flew to Pittsburgh to play in a night game with his team with the Atlanta Braves.
Wow.
All in the same day. Now, there's some controversy about how all that went down, that he didn't technically play in the baseball game. He suited up, but, I mean, you know.
But it's still cool,
potato.
Though.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he did
it's
it.
It's still cool. He played two sports at one time, essentially.
Professional sport. Well, he played two sports anyway, but to actually do it on the same day
is
that's quite the feat. And so, unfortunately, both teams lost. The Braves and the Falcons lost that day, but I mean, you know.
Yeah, we've got to do something about those Braves. I can't wait to see what this season.
The Falcons are doing great.
They always start off great. The Falcons are doing.
Oh wow!
They always start off great. I just don't want to be disappointed. It's like a boyfriend that starts off really great in the beginning, and then starts to kind of backpedal in the middle. Yeah. And towards the end. Yeah. We don't want.
I know nothing about boyfriends who do that.
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
No, I wouldn't know.
No. Okay, so I came across another article because we're always talking about living your greatness now, right?
Right, that's what it's about, being fresh and just living your greatness now and all that good stuff, promoting life.
So in living your greatness and pursuing your dreams and your passions, we have to remind ourselves that we need to take a break.
Yeah.
And we have to rejuvenate. So I saw a couple of articles that I thought were really great in terms of how to rejuvenate. And so this one, it says, to alleviate anxiety, alleviate it by eating an apple.
An apple?
Yeah, it actually says, and why it works, according to a Journal of Neurological Science, the apple flesh has chlorogenic acid, a unique antioxidant that calms the brain, much to the way that the anti-anxiety medication Xanax does.
Really?
I thought that was pretty cool.
I love apples. I love apples. Oh my goodness.
So if you're feeling any anxiety, grab an apple.
You know what's funny about that is that before I even knew that, that's what eating an apple actually does for me. It's just like I wouldn't have known about the whole anxiety and stress thing, but honestly, you know, when we're at the store and you know how when we go to the store and I go for an apple and I try to eat it, but she always stops me because, you know, I feel like you can eat the apple, and if I just bring them the core, they know that I'm obviously paying for the apple. Here's the apple core. Like I can't. You see what I'm saying? But I don't get why you stopped me, but I guess it's because they got to weigh.
They have to weigh the apple to let them know.
I mean, I just throw them $1.
Yeah,
and
apples
it's fine, but that's
you purchase them by the pound, not by the piece.
Yeah, but one apple is not even going to equate to a pound. So, I mean... So
I have bought one apple. I have spent like almost $2 on one apple.
You know what? Which one? It was a Fiji apple, right?
I can't remember.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because those are the best one. Or a anyway. I can go into apples.
So I have 2 more.
That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
Hooray for apples.
Relieving stress. We all love baths. I love to take baths.
Oh, man.
So here is
I love a good bubble bath.
A nice bath salts. You can actually make this yourself. And what you'll need is Epsom salt, lavender oil, rose essential oil, pink or purple food coloring if you want to add a little color to it, and a resealable jar. You'll do 2 cups of Epsom salt, 10 drops of lavender oil, and 10 drops of rose oil, your pink or purple food coloring, and you stir it all together, and you have a nice soothing bath salts. They said this soothes sore muscles, and it actually boosts the growth of radiant new skin cells. How nice. Wow. And the last one is...
Wait, but is there anything in it that's going to like kind of kill off like the dead skin that's sitting in the bath with you and all the...
Well, you know, Epsom salt is supposed to... Epsom salt is supposed to be like a detoxifier, and it's supposed to help draw out toxins, some people say.
Okay.
So maybe...
So it's like you're sitting in the bath and all these toxins are being drawn out and dead skin and stuff, and you feel better, but you're still dirty.
Okay.
Pretty much.
No, honey. Okay, the last one is place 3 drops of lavender oil on a cotton ball and tuck it inside of your pillow, and they say that it's a natural sleep aid. Yeah. So no need to take any sleep medication to go to sleep. Try some lavender under your pillow.
I mean, I love the smell of lavender, by the way. I think that'd be interesting to try.
Yep.
Yeah. I like listening to, soft music and things like that when I go to bed. But. Cool. Well, some really, 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 really rad stuff you got in that article there, Lyrica Lee. So glad that you're educating us all for that. So
thank you very much.
On that note, we will be right back right after this. Stay tuned here to Fresh. We got some great stuff coming up. I see you. Hope you gave an offering today. I'm here with the NGA Bikini Pro model, Emily. You're going to help me with my core, right?
Well, today we're going to be doing V-ups, planks, and some dips, as well with some walking lunges and some walking squats.
How exactly are squats helpful for my core?
Well, you have to always keep your core tight with everything that you do. Your core is basically your backbone when it comes to working out.
I thought it was just abs.
It is abs, but if you squeeze your stomach tight, it gives you all the rest of your form. So you're not just working out your stomach, but you're working out the rest of your body as well.
Let's get to it.
All right.
Do I need to warm up or anything? Warming up meaning like a warm cup of coffee or something?
Oh,
like
no.
That?
Stretching.
All right.
Drinking some water.
Let's get down to business.
With dips, you want to be sure to never fully lock your elbows, but at the same time flex every time you reach to the top. Always remember that core is part of every single workout that you do. Always keep your core tight with V-ups, legs, back, arms, everything. When doing planks, make sure to always keep your core tight and strong. As well, pause between each rotation to make sure you're doing the movement correctly. How are you doing, Nate? You just look exhausted.
I'm fine, you know. It's been a while, but I mean, that was a great workout. We're done, right?
Oh, no, absolutely not. We still have to do some walking squats and some walking lunges. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Right now?
Absolutely. When doing squats and lunges, make sure to keep your core tight. When you go down a movement, make sure your knees never go over your toes, or it is possible to strain a muscle. Patty cake is always optional and makes the workout a lot more fun.
Okay, well, Emily, thank you so much for the workout. I mean, I worked hard. I don't know what you did.
Absolutely. Thank you for working out with me. I had a lot of fun, although, you know, it's going to be really hard to keep up with this.
Is there hope for me? Is there hope for me?
There's always hope.
There is a chance. Hey, but look, we were here at Body by Inches here in Union City, Georgia. Be sure to tune in next week where Emily will be here and we'll show you more tips and exercises to help you get prepared for those holidays. Make sure you follow Emily at...
At Facebook or Instagram, emmy.marie. And you can always come and see me at my NGA shows, which will be in next May.
Cool. Did I get free tickets?
No, you didn't work hard enough.
Oh, sorry. Maybe next time. All right, see you guys. So now this is about that time where we go to Daryl on the street.
Word on the street.
Bringing the word on the street. And this week he is talking about what do you consider more important, compatibility or chemistry when it comes to dating and finding love? What do you consider? Which one do you choose?
Chemistry.
Chemistry?
Yes.
I choose chemistry as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can have a lot in common with a person, but if the chemistry is not there, it's hard to force a relationship.
Yeah, I agree. And there was actually a survey done, 66% of singles preferred chemistry over compatibility. But let's go see what the people Daryl talks to say about this topic. Daryl?
What's up, ATL? It's your boy Daryl McGee with Fresh TV. I'm out here in Word on the Street in Union City, asking people, when it comes to dating, what's more important, compatibility or chemistry? Let's find out what they say. So, Carlita, when it comes to dating and love, what's more important to you, compatibility or chemistry?
I would have to say compatibility.
I want to say the compatibility.
I think both.
Well, really, I like to have both. I think
compatibility or chemistry.
Chemistry and compatibility.
Chemistry and compatibility. Okay, right. Why is that?
I think they go together. If you're incompatible, but you got chemistry, something's wrong. You gotta have that both. That's how I roll.
You want to be compatible with your mate. Like, you want to make sure y'all can, once y'all move in together, y'all can click, you know, and it's just, I just think compatibility is very important if you want to, like, agree on how to raise the children or, you know, finances. If you're compatible, that means y'all both have, like, the same mindset.
I'm going to say compatibility. Like, you move in with the person and it's like, oh, wait.
In the beginning?
No, after. I'm talking
I mean,
about
2 months, we moving in already? You trying to get that ring, huh?
Yes.
And she admits it.
Because you need to be able to gel. You need to be able to complement each other. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So we gotta complete each other, huh?
Yeah.
First of all, she had to look good.
Uh-oh.
And my wife looks good.
There it is.
I love that.
I want it all.
That's how Tyrone rose.
You're getting a woman because you think that she's above any other woman when you get ready to get married to her. And it's a blended family that you see here. And I love each and every one of them. But the main thing for the male is that he needs to humble himself, because that's what it takes. It is a requirement to be with a woman and make her happy.
So you said there's no compatibility without chemistry.
Yes.
And there's no chemistry without compatibility.
Exactly.
And what's your name again?
Love.
Hey, listen, if it came straight out of Love's mouth, okay? Love is telling you, you gotta have both.
The woman is the one who needs to be pampered and not the man. You know, if you got to wear flip-flops and that's all you got to wear, because this is all I got to wear right now, because I spent money on my family, on other things, then that's what you do.
It's true. Especially when it comes to that money, man. Listen, if you ain't compatible, oh, you gonna find out. Exactly. And what the world needs now is more what? Love.
You got to do whatever you got to do to make sure that your family is good and everybody's happy.
There it is.
And I don't mind saying that, you know, I don't mind saying that.
That's right.
Because you got to humble yourself, and you've got to give extensively. If you don't want to give extensively, don't have a family.
So if you ask me if it comes to compatibility or chemistry, I'm gonna have to say it's both as well, because you can't have one without the other. That's my take on this week's question. So next week, you never know when we're gonna pop up ATL, so just be ready. So until next time, it's your boy Daryl McGee and Word on the Street. Nate, Lyric, back to you.
See, I was surprised with some of the answers that people were saying, especially the women. Like, a lot of them were choosing compatibility, and I didn't expect that.
But, you know, my favorite part of it all was Curtis.
Okay.
He was talking
the father
about,
of at the end, and
that was the most memorable moment of the Word on the Street for me, that he actually is going without a pair of shoes to take care of his family.
Yeah. Well,
like, he went beyond the question of it turned into like a sermon.
Yeah.
You know, and he went beyond compatibility and chemistry, and it was like he
did was he actually said what probably hasn't been said outwardly in a while. So kudos to him for just, you know, being himself and just saying how he felt, and just really just showcasing who he is and what a man should be. I agree with him. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's what
really
a man should be. That's what I do, honey. I put you first. I'm gonna put my kids first, and family first, God first, family second, then community, then me. So that's how I rolls with it. But all right, let's what else we got going on? Should we go to these interviews? We got Channing Channing Carter.
I kind of think we should go to, let's take a look at some footage or highlights from the Rice Awards before we talk to Shandon Carter.
Let's do it.
This is what we're here for.
Feel the ambiance.
Yes, you can.
Well, my daughter says so.
Wow.
And presenting, I want to say the entertainment award. So I'm excited about it.
Tonight.
Right.
Okay.
I'm honored to be here. I'm honored to have been nominated and to have an opportunity to perform.
Losing it. That's not even like what we sound like.
Please don't
like
do
totally
that.
not even what we sound like.
When you think about, or when I think about the definition of fresh, anyone who is a philanthropist, a talk show host, a relationship strategist, a community leader, an actor, a speaker, a personality, all in his own right, I think about Shandon Carter.
I think about him too.
And guess what? We have him here today. Shandon.
Right now.
What's up?
What's going on?
Whoa!
Did you see that intro? Did you see that?
Yes.
That is pure genius right there.
Yes.
Like, you can't. Your mom. Dude, you cannot rehearse that. Like.
Right.
Yes. Your life, your day is just like you wake up. You know, you have your favorite jammies on.
That's right.
You know, it's like Christmas every day.
That's right.
You get some hot cocoa. Well, in your case, tea.
That's right.
And you just kind of like segue into the day, like, good morning. Right? That's cool, man.
But are you a technology junkie?
I am.
Do you Facebook, Instagram?
I live.
What is it?
Right now, my watch is jumping. My Apple Watch is jumping right now with all the alerts I'm getting right now.
How old is your daughter?
My daughter is 3 years old.
Oh, wow.
Wow, what's her name?
Still
Aaron.
cute.
Aaron?
Aaron.
Hey, Aaron! How you doing?
Aaron,
Happy
sweetie.
almost birthday. Is it her birthday almost? But it's cool.
July.
Okay.
In July. She just turned 3.
Just turned 3.
Do you see any kind of difference between like how you were raising her versus how you were raised? Being like you were amongst many.
Well, no, it's simple right now. She's only 3 years old. I just try to give her what she wants, whatever she asks for. If I have it, I want her to have those memories because you never know when dad can be taken away. So I'm trying to give her some memories.
But daddies normally spoil their daughters anyway.
I wouldn't say spoil. I would say just,
we're excited
we're
about
treated special.
treating. Yeah, I mean, but why not?
So
right?
we know how a man is supposed to treat us when we get older.
See, the same relationship is the same way he used to stay.
Okay.
That's why the divorce rate is at 44% because they want to change. They always think the grass is greener on the other side. But it's not.
But we're gonna talk more about that. Yeah, we're gonna talk a lot more about relationships, about what Mr. Carter has going on in his life, and just why he's this unsung hero, and we are so excited about it. We'll be right back right after this.
Please visit our Facebook page. It's at ATL Fresh. All other pages, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, please visit us at ATL Fresh TV.
Your relationship
strategist
as well. Now, explain to us what that is actually.
A relationship strategist is a person that provides you the correct answers, not always the number one answers.
Okay.
So I love talking and communicating. I come biblical. Okay. But as a relationship strategist, we listen to you before we talk. Okay. Because we couldn't give you the wrong information. It's like a therapist. It's like one stage down below a therapist, but above a counselor and a coach.
So you kind of became this like guru of spiritual dating and love, just this. I don't know how to like this gumbo pot of just.
And that's
like,
needed in
goodness.
Atlanta. So many people. It's almost like Atlanta is the single hub.
It is.
And so many people are looking for love and relationships.
Yes, they
and
are.
they don't have any guidance.
Not until they have met me.
I was gonna ask.
So they meet
how do you address
So when
that?
they meet you, they find love.
Well, I have a thing called Blind Date Fridays, which is another show. I hook up people. I have a matchmaking program where I put you in a realm of what you ask for.
Okay.
But you have to make at least $15,000 give or take of the person that you're requesting.
Okay.
Because money is the root of all evil, and it will break up relationships.
What age group do you start?
Oh, definitely 25.
25.
I think 25, you're already going into your career. You come out of college.
Gotcha.
25 years.
Aaron, you have 22 years left.
Aaron, you have 40 years.
Right. Yeah. No, you don't want to give up your baby.
Right.
What are you talking about? You don't want to give up his baby.
No, I mean, it sounds like it's a great way to help, you know, single people find the right date. So why wouldn't you encourage your daughter, you know what I mean, to if she's single at that time. By the time she's 50, I don't know.
Yeah, she'd be
That's too old. Okay, grandchildren.
So I read
I'm good.
I read something in your bio, and it was a statement that said you're the gateway to entertainment in Atlanta.
Well, that was given to me in a proclamation from
Okay.
Council City, Commissioner Stan Watson from DeKalb County. I'm the gateway of entertainment, which I received that accolade. That's beautiful.
Okay.
But once I received it, it just took me to another level.
Yeah.
Just like my award show, we're going to talk about, if you become a nominee, you're better than the last person because of the fact you have an accolade, but you would like to win. So when I got that accolade, I started choosing to want to win. So now I carry everything like I'm going to be a winner because second place is always the first loser.
Wow, that's a great look on life, man.
Okay, so you just mentioned to us, you do the Rice Awards here.
Yeah.
Tell us what that is. Like, is it acronyms for anything?
Well, Rice stands
For
for.
the audience that don't know.
Rice Award stands for Rising.
Cameraman.
Sorry, say that again. That's okay. Rice Award stands for Rising in Community Excellence. I created this show as a supplemental award show when I was the casting director for the Gospel Choice Awards. And 2011, 2012, it was an award that I gave away before the Gospel Choice Awards. In 2012, I was fired as the casting director of the Gospel Choice Awards. So I took my supplemental award show and I created this standalone show, took the Rising Star Award and changed it into RICE, which stands for Rising in Community Excellence. And now we're celebrating our 5th year and it's awesome.
So you took your blessing and made it an even bigger blessing.
That's right. You always make your network your net worth. And I took my net worth with me.
I love it.
All the time that did not get paid, I was getting paid by people, by being connected.
Right.
Wow, man.
Right.
You're this guy that really pretty much took, you know, what was expected of you from family, you know, the lineage, and you took that and you made it your own. You literally made it your own, and now you're giving it back and you're helping others find their way and what makes them happy, and that's exactly what Fresh is all about. That's exactly what we are.
Exactly. You're fresh. So that is the question to you. What, by your definition, what makes you fresh?
I'm fresh because I'm a people's person. I can make a sad person smile. I can make a room just glow when I enter the presence of the room. And I give all the glory to God because God has given me a lot of capabilities to shine amongst his children. And like today, I know y'all shining up, y'all look so radiant because I'm in the room.
I thought it was me, but obviously it's not.
I felt the light.
You did, yeah. No, you do have, I mean, it's like, literally,
I'm a comedian, I do a lot of comedy.
But it's so much more, man, and we just had such a great time with you, man, on the show.
And everything that you're doing.
Yeah, thanks for doing that.
So future for you and your talk show. So you have the talk show, you have the awards show, you have, what else do you have going on?
Love Confidential Monthly.
Okay.
Which was called, in November 2010, it was called Sinless in the City. Everybody remembers Sinless in the City, but Saints and the Ain't Star moving around together. So I renamed it in 2012 to Love Confidential. We celebrate 5 years come November 2015.
Congratulations.
We're going to have a very big extravaganza.
Oh, so we have to be there.
I mean, how do we get free tickets? Even the Rice Awards, I got tickets for everybody here, cameraman.
Let them know, yeah.
Well, Rice Awards, I don't know when you're watching this, but if you're watching it before September the 17th, the Rice Awards takes place on Thursday, September the 17th. You can go to thericeawards.com right now and just look at everything, and it's awesome.
Fresh.
For 98, you sucker.
Love it. Thank you. This is my lovely. You can't be lovely. This is.
Guys can be lovely. Actually.
Oh, they can?
Yeah, I mean, if you want me to be lovely, I'll be lovely.
Okay.
You mean a lot to me. You have really grown and added value to my life, and I just want the world to know, who you are.
Oh, see?
So
that's why I love him.
Now that we've blown a substantial amount of smoke up each other's hind parts, let's get down to that business.
Fresh.
What Fresh is about, it's about promoting life. It's about celebrating others.
Very unstoppable women.
So you are following your dreams, and that's your passion.
It's about offering help when
so
needed.
Many people come together in this industry, and us all support each other, but support, most importantly, a cause that really just inspires other people. I really think it's fantastic.
And we just want to showcase the best in humanity.
Positive side of media, social media.
Yeah.
We want to show everything fun about life. And living life as if it was your last day, because you never know what tomorrow holds.
Right. And what was what in the Britney Spears is going on here?
Okay, great.
You don't know. You no longer have to wait for an opportunity to
You
come
create
to
it.
you.
Yeah.
People TV gives those in the community an opportunity to create whatever they want.
Because People TV has given many youth and adults a voice And we encourage you to go to peopletv.org.
Public access television is like one of the easiest and funnest and efficient ways to get out there. It is now. My words are gooder than the ones in the dictionary.
Next, we have coming up a very good friend of mine. Their family have been really instrumental in my career as far as hair was concerned over the years.
Mm-hmm.
The Pace Sisters.
The pillars in the gospel.
Absolutely. June Martin's daughter is now a gospel artist. Lily Patrice, she's a gospel artist and an actress. And so we're going to check out her interview right about now.
History now. Your mom is part of a super group.
Yeah, the
right?
Anointed Pace Sisters. What she and all of her sisters, it's 9 girls. It was 9 girls and 1 boy. All same mother and same father. And so they put together a group years ago, 1970s, the Anointed Pace Sisters. And out from that group came Sean Pace. She did a song, I'm sure some people are familiar with, I Know I've Been Changed. So she got that, and had my mom and my aunts and all that, so I just kind of followed in their footsteps, but in my own way.
You're the God of the city, you're the king of these people. You're the Lord of this nation. You are.
I sing gospel, I do neo soul, and things like that. So it's just.
So you're all things they were, except you have big hair.
Yeah.
She's like a gospel rebel. Lena has this edge on her vocals.
Yeah, I go different ways. So I might take a R&B song and switch it. Like I love India Arie, and when she came out with Truth, 'cause he is the truth, said he is so real. I took it and I did it, and I was talking about Jesus. Yeah, so
you're the light in the darkness. You're the hope to the hopeless. You're the peace to the restless. You are. Oh, there is no one like our God.
What sets you apart, do you think?
I think what sets me apart is that I don't do what everybody else does. Like, people expect me to be like my mom and my aunts and stuff and do that, that I can if I wanted to now. I can get down with it with the gospel hearts.
Meaning like the original, traditional.
Yeah, traditional, but I'll do anything from rock to pop, make a song, because it's not just gospel. I don't like to put myself in a category. It's just like I like to reach people's hearts, reach them where they are in life, period. Like my new single that's coming out called I Will Win. My brother and I wrote it together. And it's talking about going through struggles of life, but at the end of the day, you gotta tell yourself, I'm gonna come through this, I'm gonna win, I'll make it out of this.
The enemy thought he had me, but I got away. He had me in his grasp, but I broke free. Now I'm living life to the best of my ability. No drama, no stress, none of that holding me.
And the whole video comes up, you can catch it on YouTube. I Will Win. It says I Will Win by D. Lamar. That's my brother, shout out. So it's just pretty much talking about it. The video, I was going through my boyfriend in school and stuff. This is not real life, but I was going through, not real life.
Yeah, because you never go through it.
Listen,
right?
let me tell you. Listen now, we can get real deep with what I went through with relationships. Okay. But in the video, it's just basically a girl going through with her boyfriend, failing in college and all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, she got herself together and graduated and all this kind of good stuff. So it's just like situations that happen in life, period. Just letting you know, you'll win, you come out of it.
Inspiration, motivation, you know.
Absolutely.
And that's what she does.
What was one of your favorite songs growing up?
Ooh, one of my favorite songs growing up. Ooh, I don't even know. What? R&B, Whitney Houston. I was a big Whitney Houston fan.
Okay.
So Whitney Houston, I Will Always Love You. I would. My mom would
Give us
let
a
us.
little some of it.
Oh, goodness.
I was just gonna say that.
3, 1.
And I will always love you. Ooh. So I like Whitney. Can't nobody do Whitney now.
That was a little more than a little something. I mean,
I love Whitney. I had my little white tape recorder.
Yeah.
Just going to sleep listening to Whitney.
I mean,
That's
it
my
kind of
girl.
swings the hair, to be honest with you.
See?
I want to dance.
That 80s.
Yeah, that whole.
Clock strikes upon the hour and the sun begins to fade.
See, lyric put me on. I don't know the lyrics.
Come
my
on.
brother.
Time to figure out how to chase my blues away.
Oh, Father. Lyric.
I'm trying to add a different.
You had a vibe
It was
going
a remix
on.
that hadn't came out yet.
Yes.
Just give you guys the whole.
Let's take it back to you now. What are you doing now? What's going on now?
I'm traveling, hustling. You know, I'm doing me. I'm just putting myself out there, reinventing myself, and just going out, doing more stuff. Like the end of the month, I'll be doing a women's conference, and if you want to book me, I'm just Lily Patrice, and yeah.
What keeps you?
The Lord.
Going? Okay.
That's all I can say. God. That's what keeps me going. He's my strength. He's my everything. It's just I give him all the glory and all the honor and all the praise.
Okay.
For even allowing me to do what I do, what I love to do. So many people don't get a chance to do that.
How are you, by your definition, how are you living fresh?
Constantly growing. That's how I'm living fresh. I'm constantly growing. Never in a box, so that's what keeps me fresh. I move with the wind, so I'm gonna be fresh no matter what. So that's what keeps me fresh. It keeps me going. Yeah.
I'm so happy,
Thank you for
about
having
everything
me.
that's going on. We have grown so much. So much has happened.
Yes.
And so much is yet to come.
Yes.
And I'm excited.
Me too. Thank y'all for having me.
Love
Love
you.
you.
Welcome to Beauty Spotlight. I am Lyric Elise, and today we're going to talk about dandruff versus dry scalp. Let's begin with dandruff. They may look very similar, but they are very different. Dandruff is characterized by big, nasty, oily flakes. They can be yellowish or gray in color and can sometimes be a quarter size. It's also a manifestation of an allergic reaction to chemicals, gels, or other hair care products. There's some evidence that foods such as excessive sugar and yeast can contribute to dandruff and perspiration and climate change. Now, you probably want to know what the treatment for dandruff would be. They found that products or shampoos that contain zinc and salicylic acid will be very helpful, and the steamer would be great for you. Just please make sure that when you do a nice conditioning treatment that you do not apply it to the scalp. Now let's talk about dry scalp. Dry scalp is a characteristic of the small white flakes, and usually you will have an entire dry body. Does that make sense? Your entire body may be dry. So what you need to do is, guess what? You need to hydrate your body because your body is thirsty. That is why you are dry. So make sure you get plenty of water, those 8 to 10 glasses of water today. If you are exercising, make sure you get more. And what you can do for your dry scalp is to make sure you're using a hydrating shampoo. The steamer would absolutely be a benefit to you. And then you want to make sure that you sit up under your steamer with a nice conditioning mask. And you can add little drops of oils such as lavender and olive oil to that and sit up under the steamer. It should feel really, really nice. Okay, now if you are still confused as to whether or not you have dandruff versus dry scalp, you may come into Elite Beauty Master or any salon that has a magnified viewer, which is called the hair analysis scope, and we can look under that magnifying glass and tell you whether or not you actually have dry scalp or dandruff for a proper diagnosis. That is all I have today for dandruff versus dry scalp.
All right, everybody, that's all we have for today. I hope you enjoyed the show. We enjoyed having you. We enjoyed bringing topics and things that's going on in Atlanta and in the world, and just, promoting life and celebrating others and just offering help when needed. That's why we come here every Sunday at 4 p.m. just to kind of give. And we hope that you were able to receive something today. And we look forward to being here next week, and we have some some fun things happening next week as well.
Amazing things coming up. So if you want more information on it, and you do, please visit our Facebook page. It's at ATL Fresh. All other pages, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, please visit us at ATL Fresh TV. And, honey, you want to tell them how to email us?
Yes, and you can email us all day long at...
all day, 24/7.
Feel free to email us at atlfreshtv@gmail.com. Also, reach out to us if you have any topics you want us to cover, if you have any questions, concerns, anything, info@atlfresh.com. I'm sorry, info@atlfresh.com.
Joy will come in the morning.
We will see you next week.
I believe that. See, life can really get you down, and all that happens in it. But I believe that God has a better ending, so I won't stress over anything else, 'cause I know my God will help me through this test. Not down for the test, but I got up again, and I'm stronger than I've ever been. Can't give up now, 'cause I'm about to win, and I'm stronger than I've ever been. I will win. Not down for the team, but I got up again, and I'm stronger than I've ever been. I will win. Can't give up now, 'cause I'm about to win, and I'm stronger than I've ever been. had me in his grasp, but I broke free. Now I'm living life to the best of my ability. No drama, no stress, none of that holding me. Now I realize friends come and friends go. That's just life, and that's the way it goes. But I got a friend that's never left my side, and as long as he stays right there, I know I'll be alright. Knocked out for 10, but I got up again, and I'm stronger now than I've ever been. Can't give up now, 'cause I'm about to win, and I'm stronger now than I've ever been. Knocked out for 10, but I got up again, and I'm stronger now than I've ever been. Can't give up now, 'cause I'm about to win, and I'm stronger than I've ever been. I know, oh I know, in this life we hope to try, but it's okay. Said it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. 'Cause I know God will. I know God will. Never let me fail. That's why I trust in Him always. Knocked out for 10, but I got up again, and I'm stronger than I've ever been. Can't give up now, 'cause I'm about to win, and I'm stronger than I've ever been. Knocked down for 10, but I got up again, and I'm stronger than I've ever been. Can't give up now, 'cause I'm about to